How's it going, everybody? This is Top Drabo. Hope you're having a great day, and welcome to my final video of 2024. That's right, this is it, my last video for what has been a hectic year here on YouTube, and it is going to be my traditional year in review. I'm going to be looking back on some of my favorite content that I have posted here on this channel, some of the milestones that I had for my channel this year, and they were big ones for my channel this year, I should probably say, and I'll tell you a little bit about what I'm planning for 2025. So yeah, obviously 2024 was a spectacular year for my YouTube channel, probably my career year here in the YouTube space. Obviously, nearly 800 videos that I have posted here on my YouTube channel for this year. I also hit 50,000 views overall for my channel, which of course is very small, but ultimately for a small channel like mine, that is obviously worth something to celebrate, and I'm very happy to get that, and I'm definitely hoping to get more views like that over the next year and a half. Hopefully maybe even get to 100,000 views next year, if not more than that. I also reached 250 subscribers. In fact, I hit 275 subscribers more recently. I'm hoping to continue to grow on my subscriber count, so if you haven't been subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe to my channel because I got a lot of fun, exciting content. And this year alone, 3 more videos reached 1,000 views on my YouTube channel. It may be 4 very soon if there's enough time between this video and the end of this year. However, that video was released last year, which of course was my lowest video. But for now, at least 3 videos that I uploaded this year have reached 1,000 views overall. And looking back at all my content this year, there was a lot to celebrate. Obviously, like I said before, nearly 100 videos worth on my channel, and obviously that's the most I have ever uploaded here on my channel, and trust me, you guys seem to have enjoyed a whole ton of this content, and as somebody that really wants to entertain for you guys, I can tell you right now, I'm very happy that you guys were enjoying my content throughout the course of this year, because there were quite a bit of favorites that I made throughout the course of this year that I like to talk about. Now, I know a lot of my usual content has not been as popular lately as it was before this year, but there were still some things worth celebrating. One of those was my random thought series. I haven't made as many random thoughts as I have in the past. However, there was one video that I made that reached 100 views, and that was my Costco video, in which we discussed whether or not it was okay to shop at Costco without membership. And I still firmly believe, if you ask me, that people that shop at Costco should be allowed to do so without having to show the membership. I still think it's a little bit ridiculous, but that one became my very first random thoughts video in the 4 years that I've been doing this series to reach 100 views for any of my previous videos, and obviously I'm very happy about that, and I am hoping to make some more random thoughts videos next year. I haven't made many of those in the past, so hopefully next year I'll continue to make this series and really start making more of those, as I really do want to get this series a real focus again. Some of my docu-style videos have also received some popularity this year. One of my biggest ones for this year, and obviously one of my most viewed videos overall on my channel, was the one that I made earlier this year in regards to the scandal at Nickelodeon. Obviously, all the issues surrounding Dan Schneider, their former producer there, and ultimately everything else that was going on. Obviously, things have died down there since then, but that obviously gained a lot of popularity. And another one was in September, which I talked about Nico Kyle Avocado again. Obviously, the very first time that I talked about him was back in 2021, and that was when he was undergoing all the weight issues that he was going with, all the mukbangs that he was doing, and obviously to see him drop that amount of weight, I mean, I still don't know if he really did work out to lose it or if he just took Ozempic or something like that, but either way, for him to lose 250 pounds in 2 years, all while having a backlog of videos to upload during that time span, I mean, it's still impressive, man. I'm here's to hoping that he keeps that weight off, and hopefully he enjoys making videos on YouTube again the way he did before he gained off that weight, because I can tell you right now, I'm still in shock at how he even lost all that weight in that short amount of time. This year I also started a brand new gaming series. I actually started Gaming Revisits, in which I look back on some of my favorite games and talk to you a little bit about why I felt like that those games were really popular, at least in my view, and there were two that I really enjoyed doing the most in regards to, you know, the overall viewership. One of them was my very first one, which was Medal of Honor Rising Sun. I still believe that game has gotten way too much hate in my opinion. I still believe that for its time, it was a great game in regards to the Pacific scene for World War II, and really perhaps my favorite Medal of Honor game of all time. And in the other one of my most viewed videos of all time, perhaps my most viewed gaming video of all time now, my revisit of Felony 1179. I had no idea there were so many supporters of that game. I mean, that video alone hit 500 video views earlier this year. In fact, it's nearing 550 right now as I speak, but boy, there are a lot of fans of that game as far as I know, and boy, I am personally a fan of that game. I mean, I don't know how many times that I've played that game over the last 3 years, because I feel like that I have an addiction for that game. I've only made 4 gaming revisits so far, but I am hoping to ultimately make more of those next year. I haven't made many bad game reviews as of lately. I've only made 1 or this year, so I'm hoping to ultimately get back into the swing of things in regards to that. And ultimately, should things pan out, hopefully I will restart my Holland game series in full. So hopefully next year I will start kicking things back up again in regards to all my gaming content. So stay tuned for that. Let me know what games you would like for me to review next, because I ultimately do want to start making more gaming content, because the last couple of years that has gone down as of lately, and I do want to pick that back up because I'm still a video gamer at heart. Food challenges got a major focus this year. I've done quite a number of those, and there were a few favorites that I do want to touch on. One of those was the Cravings Value Menu Challenge that I did at Taco Bell at the beginning of this year, and literally I just enjoyed all the tacos, burritos, and all the items from the value menu there, and completing it literally in about 30 minutes as well. It is still perhaps my favorite fast food restaurant out there right now, and I really enjoyed doing that. There were a bunch of others that I did as well, but that one really stands out to me. And then the other one was the Pole Pie Eaters Club Challenge that I did at Pete and Elda's Bar and Carmen's Pizzeria in Neptune, New Jersey. I've done a few local restaurants obviously, but this was the first one since 2022 in which I attempted an actual restaurant challenge at the restaurant. And if you all remember my Are You Hungry challenge video that I did 2 years ago, that ended disastrously. Not this one. I was able to get that done in under 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and I won me a really cool t-shirt as a result. And I was already thinking about doing that challenge for a while now, but ultimately I was pushed by one of my colleagues at New Jersey Symphony to ultimately do that challenge earlier this summer, and boy am I glad to doing that. I may do it again in the near future, but because of how easy that was, I may actually try to do 2 pies in one challenge instead of one. So let me know if you want to see me do that in the comments below. Maybe sometime next year during the summer, I can try to do 2 pies in one challenge there at Pete and Elda's Bar and Carmen's Pizzeria next year, because that was some good thin crust pizza. But ultimately, as I said before, 3 videos that I made this year reached 1,000 views on my YouTube channel, and one of them is my 3rd most viewed video of all time on YouTube. It literally has 2,000 views right now as I speak, and it is me eating the entire Domino's pizza order that literally went viral earlier this year. I do question using the word viral because it has gotten overused by all the TikTokers lately. I am looking forward to that app getting banned next year, obviously, unpopular opinion. But obviously, you know, I did try that pie and it was real good, though. I'm not sure if I will try anything like that again in the near future, but it was a good pizza. The next one was the Five Guys challenge. It was basically the entire menu except for the doubles, and ultimately all the products with bacon on them, and that really blew up literally over the weekend, and I was very happy about that. I wasn't even planning on doing that video because I had another video in mind, but ultimately that had to change to that one, and ultimately that was pretty good, and I really enjoyed that. And then the other 1,000 view video I made this year was the entire menu at White Castle, getting to eat that whole entire thing in under a half hour. Again, that one was pretty impromptu as well because I wasn't even thinking about doing that video until the day after I did that video, especially since I was doing it literally on a Thursday evening of sorts. And so obviously though, I still enjoyed getting to do that menu challenge, and literally it was so much easier than I thought it was. Well, okay, not technically easy, but still, that was literally a banger. So yeah, those 3 videos alone reached 1,000 views on my YouTube channel. In fact, a lot of my food content has gotten real popular nowadays, and so obviously I'm very grateful for your support in regards to that side of the content. content, and just really proud of all those videos in my opinion. And really, if you want to see me do more restaurant challenges, let me know what you would like for me to do in the comments below. And heck, if you even want me to try some of your favorite orders from some of your favorite restaurants as well, let me know down in the comments as well. Maybe I'll try some of those in some of my future videos. In fact, I do feel like I do have some in mind for the start of this year, and so stay tuned for that, because ultimately I am planning to kick up some more of my food challenge content in the next week or so. And finally, I do want to give a shout out to a mini series that I did from September all the way to November, and that was my Living with Disabilities series. As you know, earlier this year, I was a Champion of the Year nominee for Best Buddies New Jersey. I was one of 7 of which, and ultimately throughout that campaign, I did a series of 10 videos on my YouTube channel dedicated to living with a disability, particularly an intellectual disability, talking about why life with an intellectual disability is difficult and why people that ultimately are in that field should do everything they can to help those with an intellectual disability succeed in life and ultimately gain employment, friendships, and a whole lot of other opportunities to succeed. And just getting to do that over the stretch of 10 weeks, that was a whole lot of fun. And even though I wasn't able to really translate that into my fundraising for my Champion of the Year campaign, I saw that you ultimately did enjoy all the videos that I made throughout that series. So again, if you want to see all those videos again, I'll leave the playlist to the whole mini series in the description below, so please check that out if you can. I am thinking about doing the Champion of the Year thing again next year as a champion nominee, but I don't know if I will be reviving this Living with Disability mini series. I mean, let me know down in the comments, because it is going to be a lot more difficult next year to make more videos because of the amount of topics I've already discussed in regards to this. But ultimately, if you want me to bring back next year whenever I'm doing my Champion of the Year thing again, let me know down in the comments below, because I do see that some of you do enjoy that kind of content, and ultimately I do enjoy getting to present you my thoughts on what life is like with an intellectual disability, and literally, you know, just being among those that live with one. I will tell you right now, it is important that we be there for those with an intellectual disability and give them the help that they need to succeed. And yeah, those are just some of my favorite content here on YouTube. There are a lot of other videos that I can really talk about and literally just, you know, share about why I enjoyed all of them, but ultimately that would make this video a little longer than it should. So I'm just keeping it short and narrowing it down to those 10 videos as my overall favorite, plus as well as the mini series that I made for Living with Disability. A whole lot of my videos gained a ton of views this year, and that's exactly one of the reasons why my channel reached 50,000 video views overall this year. Again, it's all because you guys are subscribed and are tuning in, checking out all of my content, and really just enjoying it. I'm just grateful for all of your support, and I'm just very, very thankful for all of that. And obviously, I am going to try to pick it back up, because over the last couple of months, I feel like it really has something to do with the algorithm. Ultimately, I think that has caused my viewership to go down quite a bit. So again, hopefully whatever is going on with the algorithm ultimately gets patched up, because I do feel like I have a whole lot of content that I feel like you guys will enjoy next year, and hopefully we can reach further heights. Like I said before, maybe reach 100,000 views overall early next year, or maybe even reach more of that, and hopefully try to reach an elusive goal of getting to 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, because I really want to continue to really entertain you guys and really just share my love for content for all of you guys as well. But yeah, this was a big year for my content, obviously, and really because of all of you guys, you're the reasons why I'm continuing to make all of it. And again, I'm hoping to continue to expand all of that in 2025. I got a ton of great content for you guys next year, and so if you aren't subscribed to my channel already, I highly encourage you to subscribe right now, because I promise you, if this year was already big enough for my content, I promise you next year is going to be even bigger for it. And I definitely hope that you guys are subscribed to my channel, because I promise you, a lot of the content that I'm planning for next year, I can guarantee you right now, you're going to love a whole ton of it. So again, if you aren't already, please subscribe to my channel, because I really love to show you guys everything that I have planned for next year. Now, of course, not everything in my life outside of it was perfect this year. I did get in a car accident earlier this year. I even got scammed once earlier this year, and ultimately a few other things. But outside of that, though, the rest of this year, though, things were still pretty great. Ultimately, we got a new headquarters at the New Jersey Symphony. I still got to do a lot of stuff with my old friends at Union College. I even got to visit Kean University for the first time in nearly a couple years, see some old friends over there. That was a whole whole lot of fun as well, and just a whole bunch of other stuff. I am hoping to get out of the house more again next year, and ultimately, just meet some more of my old friends and really just have a whole lot of fun. So, obviously, I am looking forward to doing some of that. Hopefully, with all the reports of the bird flu being spread around, that doesn't disrupt it, because trust me, I do not want to go through what we went through in 2020 again. But yeah, this year was a big year overall for my YouTube channel in 2024, and as I mentioned before, it is all because of you. You're the reasons why I was able to achieve the big success that my YouTube channel had this year, and I'm really hoping to continue that success into 2025. I just love and appreciate every single one of you guys, and I'm just so grateful for your support. And like I said before, if you aren't subscribed already, please do so. Your support means so much to small content creators like me, especially during this time in the social media era, in which YouTube is challenging the likes of Instagram Reels and TikTok, though that one might be banned next year, and literally all of that stuff. But literally, YouTube is still a great space, and even with a whole ton of great content creators leaving the channel, there are still a whole bunch of small content creators that are picking up the pieces and really beginning to reach fame of their own with the help of their supporters, and I definitely would like to be one of those within the next year or so. So obviously your support means so much. And as far as everything else, hey, I know obviously 2024 was pretty rough for a whole lot of people, especially with the latter half of this year, but you know what, even with all the rough times, there is still a ton of hope. So ultimately, while I do anticipate there will be a lot of bumps in the road in 2025, let there be known that there is still hope, and ultimately that we can come together and just enjoy life in 2025, that we can put past literally everything that happened this year that was bad and just focus on all of the good that there still is in life. Good food, great times, and great content as well, and literally just a whole bunch of friends as well. So no matter where you are in America, or especially around the world, let it be known that there is still hope, that 2025 can still be a great year. And I'm especially looking forward to 2025. Like I said, a whole lot of great plans, hopefully personally, and also for my YouTube channel. So I hope you stick around for all of that. But ultimately, let it be known that next year is going to be a great year, hopefully. Hopefully, everything will go just fine, and we can all have a whole lot of fun. And so, wherever you are in America or around the world, I definitely hope that you all enjoyed the holiday season, that you enjoyed your Christmas, Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, wherever you are, and that hopefully you guys have a great new year, because I do believe that 2025 is going to be another great year for all of us, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what next year brings. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So to everybody here that supported my channel as well as me personally, thank you so much. Your support meant so much for me in 2024 and a big year that my YouTube channel had, and especially heading into 2025. I'm really grateful for all the support and the love that you have shown for my channel, and literally, like I said before, hopefully you are subscribed if you aren't already, and that you stick around for 2025, because I can tell you right now, it is going to be another big year for my YouTube channel, and I'm definitely looking forward to all the great times and all the fun memories that we are going to make next year. 2024 was a big year for my YouTube channel, but I'll tell you right now, 2025, I have the feeling it is going to be even bigger, and I cannot wait for it. Alright, that's going to do it for my final video of 2024. I hope you all enjoyed all the content that I shared this year, and are looking forward to all the great things that I'm going to make next year. And if you want to see all of that, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, so that way you know when my next video, as well as all the videos that I'm planning for 2025, are released. As always, comment below for future suggestions for all of my videos, whether it's blogs, projects, or challenges, you name it. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to make them. Like I said, I got a lot of plans for next year, and you guys will play a huge role for it. So let me know down in the comments below what you'd like to see next. As always, follow me on my social media. All the links are in the description below. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you're enjoying the final days of 2024. I will hope to see every single one of you in 2025. I can guarantee to you right now, it is going to be another big year next year here on YouTube, and I cannot wait for it. So long, everybody. Have a happy new year.